Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. You could say it's another one of them sort of budget beers, if you like. We're off to Lidl's, and it's a 6-pack that I bought the other day. And what we are looking at, I think I'm going to call it one of their own sort of branded things, but it's obviously brewed for them. But I don't think it's a brewery of their own standing, if that makes any sense. Anyway, what we've got is from Abbaye de Vauclair, and we've got a bottle, two actually, of their rubis. So it's basically a Belgian fruit beer. Any comparisons, left ruby, that's what we'll go straight with. 250ml bottle. It was a 6-pack of them for £4.49, and it's coming in at 5%. So hopefully it's going to be quite tasty. I do like a left ruby. I like Belgian beers. It's a nice label. We've got the Abbaye de Vauclair bottle caps there. Now, I only have pint glasses of Lef, or Leffy, if you like to say it like that way. So I am going to go with 2 bottles to fill it up. So just quickly before we get going, you might think 6 bottles, 250ml, £4.50. Yeah. Think about it, 3 of these are like the equivalent size of like the big Left ones, Left Brune, or the other Belgian ones that you get in Aldi's and Lidl's, really. And they come in at about, they're generally £2.50 to £3. 3 bottles of these, which makes up the same equivalent of beer in a bottle, is coming in at £2.25. So it's still pretty cheap. So let's get them cracked open, get them into the glass, and start doing a review for you. Don't know how lively they're going to be. The way I've been chucking them around, they're probably going to be going nuts. But I'm going to put 2 in here. I know a fruit beer isn't going to be to everyone's taste, but I think anyone who likes a Belgian beer, it's going to be partial to a fruit beer, you know. I think on the packaging it said dark fruits and maybe a bit of cherry or something. But we'll see what we get. But anyway, beer in the glass, look at that. It's a very deep sort of cherry red. And well, I say deep, it's a nice cherry red colour. We've got about half a finger of slightly pink head on top. And it does look nice. It does look kind of soft and fluffy. It's a nucleated glass, the old Left glass. There's plenty of bubbles going up in the middle. So let's dive in on the nose and see what we get. If I can swirl it with it. No. Cherry, raspberry, probably more raspberry. There is cherry there. Yeah, cherry, raspberry. Not too sweet on the nose, I would say. There is a little bit of sweetness there. Be very easy to say it smells like a Ribena kind of drink. I do think you get a little bit of the beer in the background, but it smells nice. Smells nice. So let's dive in on Abbaye de Vauclair Rubis from Lidl's. 250ml bottles, 6-pack, £4.49, 5%. Cheers. Go in again. It's not a heavy beer. Certainly not light. It's just average sort of body on it. Quite sprightly in the mouth. Is quite busy. I wouldn't say it ruins the mouthfeel though, which would say to me the body's actually probably better than it maybe feels in the mouth. I think the body is sort of shielding the carbonation in this beer a little bit. Granted, it's not the smoothest, but it's not terrible, like I say, in the mouthfeel. It is quite protected. It certainly doesn't make you think, oh, that's way too much. It's got an interesting back end to it. Taste-wise for me, the very first impression, as soon as it sort of hits your lips really for me, you do get the impression that it is a beer. You get that little bit of yeastiness in there. And we are talking sort of like 1-2 seconds before the fruit kicks in. It's not like a massive gap to it. But you get that, like I say, you get that sort of Belgian beer feel to it. You get that little bit of yeastiness. And then after that, it's all kind of raspberry, cherry, fruitiness. It's not too sweet. Yeah, it's definitely beer at the front, fruitiness in the middle, and on the back end for me, and I don't know if it's just my palate at the moment, I found it with a couple of beers I had, so I'm not sure, but this for me on the back end has got a lovely bready finish. You know, I can't help but think it's probably going to be me. If you've tried it, you're going to have to let me know, but beer, fruit, cherry, slightly sweet, and then brown bread there. Right on the back end, I'm just getting this real nice sort of malty brown bread finish to it. The flavours, they're not there for ages in your mouth, but they are there. There's no wateriness to the beer. 5%, I think it's drinking sort of, it feels like a fruit beer that is 5%. Let's put it that way. You know, something like Castile cherry and that. Although you don't really get the alcohol in it. But you can tell that's just, you would know that's got more balls than this one. It drinks like a dream. Very much a sort of summer sort of drink. Like I said, the sweetness is there. It's not overpowering with sweetness. Lovely sort of brown bread, crusty bread finish on it for me. It's really nice. I like that. Now, I actually think, myself, that is better than Left Ruby. I've tried quite a few fruit beers. There was Jeanette done a fruit beer on the Perfect Draft, 4%. Just way too, it's just too weak, too fruity, just too much. Quack Rouge is banging. Castile Rouge is banging. Left Ruby is probably the best fruit beer, I would say. Well, it was the best fruit beer on the PD until Quack Rouge come out. But even that was still quite sweet. For me, this hasn't got so much of that stickiness or that maybe little bit of over sweetness that Leffe Ruby has. That is lovely. I really like that. So yeah, for me, Abbaye de Vauclair Rubis definitely gets the thumbs up from me. If you get in your Lidls, if you like this sort of beer, if you like a fruit beer, if you like things that are drinkable, if they've got a load in there, I would highly recommend picking a load up. Again, maybe just try one pack first. 6 of these, you're soon going to get them down you at 5%. So you can take a chance picking them up, going back into your local Lidls and clearing the shelf if you like it. I think I'm going to need to go into Lidls now and see if they got any more in there, because I think I could actually buy quite a few of them. I'm not sure what the date is on the side. What's it saying? January 2024. Just so we can get rid of them, wouldn't you? So yeah, if you like your Belgian stuff and you like your fruit beers, give them a go. Lidl's, or Lidl, I should say. I do get corrected. Excuse me, the gas is coming up a little bit. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see you again soon on another one. Cheers.